Captain, congratulations on the win first. I just want to take you back 3 years to England. As told, you led 1-0 after 2 tests. Then Ishant Sharma broke down. Bowling unit collapsed in the last 3. Here you went into the game without the #1 ranked bowler in the world, with 2 guys who won that Lord's Test on the bench and still won in 8 sessions. Would you say that strength and depth has been the biggest progress that you've made as a team in those 3 years?
Yes, we would like to believe that's been our strength in the last couple of years. That's why we've been able to get the results that we have, because we have played different players on different occasions, but everyone's been fit and ready to come and do the job. Mostly we've played people depending on the conditions where we feel they'll be most effective, and Shami and Umesh have done really well in the last home season as well for us, you know, both with the new and the old ball, and that's the reason we backed them in this series also. It's great to see both of them, you know, still bowling with a lot of heart, still putting in that effort in the last test match as well. Even today, the way Shami and Umesh both bowled, I think it was, you know, great to watch the effort from both of them, and you can see the desire to make something happen for the team. Actually, the breakthroughs from the fast bowlers in the last home season as well was the key for us. So yeah, that depth has really helped us to, you know, capitalize more situations in favor of the team, and actually end up winning test matches and series. So yeah, that you can say has been the defining factor.
Sir? I think the series gives a true reflection of how strong India is, or you think that Sri Lanka was not playing there?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I feel that we played really good cricket in the whole series. Also, that we won all 3 tosses. So, you know, looking at the nature of the pitches, that was a massive factor as well. I believe in the second test, we would have faced more pressure had we not won the toss, because of the way the wicket played from second day onwards. So yeah, all those things, you know, you have to take into account and look at the larger picture. From that point of view, I think we've played some really good cricket to win 3-0, and we put constant pressure on the opposition to make sure that, you know, we win more sessions during a test match, and that's led us to winning the series with a clean sweep. So yeah, it makes us really proud as a team for achieving this feat.
So toss was a crucial factor in the right through.
I wouldn't say right throughout, but I would say second game was more crucial. This pitch as well, I don't think that, you know, it changed in a way that it was dangerous to bat. I think we had enough runs on the board, and the innings by Hardik, I think, really changed the mindset of the opposition, and then they thought, you know, we've given about 100 runs too many. After being 320 for 6, we ended up getting 490. So I think that always puts some kind of doubt in the opposition's mind.
Thank you, sir. Madhu?
Yeah, Virat, there were 2 left-arm spinners in this match, which is a great thing. Both did quite well. Of course, there is a novelty factor to them. How important do you think it is for them to keep reinventing themselves, because people will sort them out, as it is with any bowler batsman?
Yeah, as you rightly said, it's the case with any bowler, any batsman. I think a Chinaman bowler is something different from what people usually face. So they can probably make an impact longer than other people, but still you have to keep working on your game and keep finding ways to make batsmen think twice, and keep taking those wickets, giving the team breakthroughs. They will have to keep, you know, Kuldeep especially will have to keep working hard on his game. He's a great talent, we know that, but you know, to keep that fitness and that form going, he'll need to keep working hard, which he has the desire to do so. So we have faith in him, we believe in him, and he's delivered both occasions that he's played. So, you know, great signs for him.
Skipper, congratulations. You backed Hardik Pandya and also said that, you know, he has the abilities to match the likes of Ben Stokes. You want to add a few more lines to that? I think it's very enough.
I don't think I need to add any more lines. I mean, his performance has spoken for itself. You know, people might have problems with, you know, the kind of demeanor he has, or, you know, the kind of belief he carries with himself. But we certainly in the team have no doubts on that. We let him be who he is. We let him express himself, and, you know, a guy who can get 50 and 100 in the first 3 games batting at number 8. has to have something special in him. And the innings that he played here after being 320 for 6, it wasn't just mad slogging. He actually used his brain and batted with the tail, which I think is a great sign for us. He brings in great balance to the team. He's a gun fielder. He gives you those crucial breakthroughs. He's very handy with the ball, and we know what he can do with the bat as well. So all doubts aside from the outside, and inside the team we absolutely have 120% faith in him.
Virat, you mentioned a lot of times that you don't try and look at the opposition, but try and do your own processes and work as a team. But when you have had such a comprehensive win, 3 tests running, how do you judge in what ways the team has progressed in terms of your own goals, and not just individually as a group, but in terms of your own goals? The team has not stayed stationary in that sense.
Talking of this game, last game we enforced the follow-on, but we did not execute the things that we wanted to the best of our abilities. Plus the opposition played well also. This time we took it as an opportunity. We spoke in the morning. Treat this as day 5 of an away tour. Probably a series-defining test match where we'll have to get an opposition out within 60-70 overs. So take that attitude on the field, try to wrap up things and understand how it can be done. We won't have situations all the time where we'll get 600, 500 and then we'll have a chance to bat again and then give a large total. So sometimes we will have to enforce the follow on, and it could be series defining, and it could be something very special for the team. So try making those habits from here on. Let's start being a bit more uncomfortable as a team. Embrace pressure situations, look to put in that extra effort for the team. Also understanding that we don't play test matches till December now, so the guys were willing to give it all, and we took this as an opportunity to learn as a group together. So we keep finding different situations and scenarios where we can challenge ourselves as a team first before we look at the opposition. So again, today was another opportunity for us to challenge ourselves, and I'm glad the way the guys stood up for it.
The last one, you've been involved in different kinds of series, while India ticked all the boxes in this one. How do you feel, say after a high intensity series on and off the field like Australia one we had at home, and something like this which was much more subdued?
Feel happy.
But does it feel any different?
No, because we see, again, if you differentiate your level of motivation and intensity according to oppositions, then again you're judging oppositions differently. The reason we have been successful so far is because we treat a cricket game like a cricket game, which is executing the abilities that we can execute to the best of our potential, not looking at who we are playing against. And I think that is the attitude that has kept people hungry, because you won't see reckless cricket regardless of who we are playing against. We want to consolidate every situation. We want to make sure that we are correcting things along the journey, and that's the mindset that we want to take forward also. You can't raise your intensity or lower your intensity according to oppositions, because that I feel is disrespecting the sport.
Last thing, what you said?
Virat, you've spoken often about the culture within the team which makes Thomas feel comfortable and allows them to express themselves. How much of an indication of the system, the domestic and the structure that we have, and the system we have within the team, that people come in and start throughout the season, last year and now again it will be hard. So as a captain, how much will you be indicated by the processes?
Well, we see it's a culture can only be built when everyone buys into it, and the way that can happen is when you don't have any judgments about people coming in, and if you don't look at them with a critical eye, watching everything that they're doing and trying to pick on small things. I think that is something that we have gotten rid of totally in this team. Everyone, we are more like a bunch of friends playing together rather than a senior or a junior. We don't even think of the number of games an X or an Y has played within the change room. It's all about who you see every day, and you can joke around with anyone inside the group, and that I feel is that's something that makes me feel really proud of this particular unit. The way we have embraced each other and accepted each other. with our different personalities and individuality, and that is the reason why people coming in feel like they don't have to do anything different from what they know already, and it gives them an opportunity to go out there and believe in themselves. And you never know, I mean, if you keep the environment like that, then people will take lesser time to go out there and become mature cricketers, because they don't feel any pressure from the group itself. So that I feel is something that we all are proud of, because we've been able to create that together.
Last two, Virat.
Do you think that this is the best you've seen Shami bowl, and is he on the top 3 fast bowlers in the world the way he's bowling right now? Would you rate him right on top?
I certainly rate him top 3 for sure, because of his wicket taking ability and the kind of impact he has on games. When he makes up his mind to come out and give it 120%, then he can bowl like this, 145, 140 clicks on a regular basis and troubling the batsman. It's not just reckless bowling. So I mean, he's a quality bowler. He has all the ingredients of becoming a consistent world-class bowler, provided the fitness factor can be maintained, and he's hopefully he's not hampered with any more injuries. He's a very valuable bowler for us, and yeah, I mean, when he's on song, it's delightful to watch, and we all really enjoy standing on the field watching him bowl like that, and he's very special.
One last one, Delisa.
विराट, एक पजल हुआ है कि वर्ल्ड टेस्ट क्रिकेट में इतने सारे मैचेस वन साइडेड क्यों हो रहे हैं? या क्वांटिटी और क्वालिटी का जरा थोड़ा सा डर लग रहा है?
पता नहीं सर, हमारे लिए तो अच्छा है अगर अभी तक हो रहे हैं तो अगर हमारे अगेंस्ट होंगे तो फिर सोचेंगे लेकिन अभी जीत रहे हैं, हमको मोमेंटम है टीम को हमारे साथ, और आई डोंट नो, आई मीन, हमको ऐसा कुछ खेलते हुए ऐसा नहीं लगता है कि टेस्ट क्रिकेट कहाँ जा रहा है और इसका फ्यूचर क्या होगा. हम लोग, जैसे मैंने बोला कि जैसे इंटेंसिटी से हम खेलते हैं, हमें बहुत प्राइड है टेस्ट क्रिकेट को लेकर, और हम उसको बहुत एक प्रिविलेज की बात मान के फील्ड पे उतरते हैं कि हम लोग टेस्ट क्रिकेट खेल पा रहे हैं देश के लिए. तो हमारा माइंडसेट बिल्कुल चेंज नहीं हुआ है अभी तक, और बाकी गेम कहाँ जाएगा और जो लोग
ऑस्ट्रेलिया, इंग्लैंड और साउथ अफ्रीका की भी सीरीज बहुत वन साइडेड होगी, इसलिए
नहीं, मैं उस चीज़ को नहीं मानता. डिपेंड करता है कि किस टीम के पास मोमेंटम है. कभी जब दोनों टीमें बहुत अच्छा क्रिकेट खेल रही होती है तो टक्कर की सीरीज होती है, बट अगर एक टीम जैसे साउथ अफ्रीका वहाँ ऑलमोस्ट 4 महीने थी, तो वो फैक्टर एंड में उन्होंने खुद एडमिट किया कि वो उनका प्ले हुआ उनके माइंड पे, क्योंकि चैंपियंस ट्रॉफी के बाद घर ही नहीं गए. तो आई थिंक वो सब फैक्टर भी देखने पड़ते हैं, और अगर कोई टीम बहुत अच्छा खेल रही है सीरीज में तो आपको ऐसे रिजल्ट्स दिखेंगे ही, और आई डोंट थिंक कि वो कोई बहुत स्ट्रेंज बात है. 2 टीमें जब एकदम बराबर इंटेंसिटी से खेलेंगी तो मैचेस और क्लोज होंगे और सीरीज भी और क्लोज होंगी.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.